They love this mid post. He didn't take it. Mirkovic very good in there.
Oswald using that screen. Step back three. Doesn't go. Rebound fought for.
Any weight on it. He is getting x-rays right now. Phil Martelli Jr. was just given the news. As soon as we get an update, I will bring it to you.
And Tracy, they're going to miss his quickness, his craftiness, his pace. 10 from the field. Michael Bell, who's played a factor in that first round victory over North Carolina, is in. Hill. And a jumper is Kovic.
Loves to drive. He had an open look, too.
Shot clock is down to 10. Jurkovic, and that's an offensive foul as he
not just a great shooter, but one of the fastest releases on his shot.
You realize, though, that's the second time tonight that you've had a scouting report on a dad that couldn't do something that his son does.
Yeah, well, you know, the game evolves.
Off the clock, Illinois is just walling up VCU.
They just do this booty ball wherever they wanted to do it.
Layup, no. Ward.
What protection at the rim.
They do a good job without fouling.
Evans.
There you go.
And a turnover.
No, you're right.
Boswell, leave it. Wackler. Short. Rebound. It's controlled. Hill on a run out. He's going to do it himself for two.
And that's this Rams team is impressive. They just stick in there.
Wackler on a kick. Humrickhouse. Shot clock down to 8.
He's not been able to get by.
Wackler. Oh, he gets met there by Tracy at 6 seconds.
A pretty good defensive set here. They ran that flex and countered Hill deep.
Hill misses on the 3 ball. And the rebound. Kovic lines it up. Rimming, no. Flying in, but knocked into the hands of Hill as Ivasic couldn't grab it. Hill. Shake. Fake. Layup, no. And it's grabbed by Jennings. Jennings, an excellent defensive player. Atlantic 10 all-defensive team. To the rim, it's Hill.
How about this? Well, didn't make the tournament, but boy, they have some talent.
Evans gives it up for Djokovic. Under 4 minutes to go in this first half.
Really not going to Djokovic on the twist, but why not?
Hill, kaboom from the outside.
He's anything but over the hill, this kid. He can drill him.
And he leads all scorers with 10. We are tied at 26. Ivasic misses on a 3 ball, and it's rebounded by, and they have 8 today in the first half.
They average 9. Value it generally, but against this team, you can throw the numbers out.
Hill weaving.
Dances.
The pullback. Hill is just so smooth.
And Raph, while Illinois is in that drop coverage, that'll be there all evening for Hill.
VCU has its first lead. We send it to Tracy.
I am Brad Underwood during that timeout. He said, we've seen this type of game in the Big Ten. You got to keep with those body blows. And then he said they need to go stronger to the hoop. And he wants them.
Stojakovic just hurt you, Tracy.
Exactly what he was talking about, guys.
Hard to the hole, Stojakovic.
Jeez.
We're tied at 28. Wow, that's really deep. And Hill misses from...
Ivasic playing that drop coverage.
Settle for it, but that's not their game.
Out of bounds, Hill.
Size loves to pick and pop. Now they switch it.
Stojakovic. He left it out there, gets it back.
Look at the poking.
Stojakovic breaks free for the deuce and the lead. Each team leading scorer is a bench player. And it's Hill. Can't answer.
That almost like an
Can't double off of Mirkovic. He's like another point guard on the floor for Illinois.
And out that far on the floor, they can expose you.
And a travel shoot. Put it down low, trying to defend him, and he couldn't bank it in.
Nice rebound by Hill here. But again, the poise. Hold the orange shirts back.
Tracy backs it out for Hill. Makes his move on Mirkovic. Hill off the rim. To the Fighting Illini. Ward can't hit the 3. Rebound is grabbed by Jennings. Head and shoulder fake. Hill loses his footing, saves it for Djokovic.
Down to 5.
Hill fires. Can't hit the 3.
Stay at home.
And they take a bunch of 3s.
Yeah.
So that doesn't play to what the perception would be. Low dribble. Hill creates, and it won't go down.
Everything but there.
Yeah, last 3 shots by Hill just all a little short Jump shots, layups.
Hammerkow swing.
Hammerkow was tempted on the catch.
Wagler. Mirkovic ball fake.
Nice hazard.
Mirkovic lost the ball because VCU had the smothering D, and this time the acceleration to Hill for 2. And a steal by Evans.
Don't keep coming.
Hill fires and hits.
Flying there.
Good point.
Hill's got 17 points, but the rest of the team had
Many years.
Tracy missed it at the rim for a pretty deuce.
You know what impresses me? The guards are going a little giveaway there, but
The odds are is Keaton Wagler's going to be playing somewhere else next year and not at the collegiate level.
It was great talking to Brad Underwood yesterday and just saying how this was so
just bigger and tougher, and it's what they haven't lost since they've begun starting Jay on Simon.
VCU 15, Dayton 13, and on the drive, and the runner is good. Who was our ESPN colleague who started working there way back when she was 15 years old when the place opened up. Great suggestion.
Great establishments. They have tremendous teamwork and spirit among all the people there. Measurables. His vertical jump, 45.
Back the other way. Bennett for 3. Good. And we're tied at 21.
Bennett's an excellent shooter off the dribble, so when he comes off the screen, there better be a defender there.
Right back the other way, missing badly is Hill for 3. It's an 8-2 run now for the Flyers of the last minute 45 and counting. It's back to Bennett. This is it, Thomas. Hurd faking, driving, and is
with a man on the wing. That 1 out of 5 time slows down, looks like a handoff. He keeps it like a football quarterback. Option play.
Hill back.
It leads to the fast break, which leads to loud plays, which leads to this place going crazy.
It's a 10-2 run for the Flyers, and Evan. And now it's in the Bell mismatch. Bennett's on him. Simon down with a help D. Hill drives. Hill is fouled.
They make a ton of threes. They have 7 players averaging double figures. They average over 90 a game. What that tells me is in the NCAA tournament, they're going to be almost impossible to prepare for in one day between games, or even 2 or 3, because you just don't play against teams that shoot that many threes, go that deep. You don't know who's going to be the leading scorer on any night. Really excited to see Miami of Ohio chase history. But
and they're trailing by 2. VCU's hit 4 3-pointers tonight, 4 of 10. They're 48% for three-point range. Hill trying to make it 5, no good. Montgomery guys saying, yeah, I got to get out there on them. I said, but I heard Coach Phil Martelli Jr. saying, yes, but you got to watch. 4 seconds to shoot. Djokovic in the corner, got a wide open 3 and missed it. Montgomery. Simon gets the offensive return.
one of the best conferences in the country.
Yeah, and has it relevant and people watching. Of course, here as you're seeing it right now tonight on ESPN, NBC, CBS, all covering the Atlantic 10. And it's just
a win against Virginia Tech and South Florida, who's in first in the American. And Virginia Tech almost quad one now.
Hill knocks down. He's a big reason why they've had this advantage here, and a rebound pulled in by Jennings.
Jennings' defense on Bennett is outstanding.
Hill. Oh, up and under, double clutch. Suns are 8 of 13, and for VCU, they're 8 of 10.
As soon as you put 2 hands on the offensive player, it's automatic.
It's a tough night for Latong. He's got 4 fouls, and he's out. He's got 8 points in this game, 2 rebounds, but has played just 13 minutes up to this point. We'll see when Coach Grant wants to bring him back in. Here's Hill. Oh, runner. And
never touched the ball with his left hand.
Right.
Unbelievable skill level by Hill. And you know what's amazing? He's quick, but he's never out of control. I asked him how he does it. He goes, well, I'm actually kind of slow. I never heard of a player speak so honestly and humbly.
That's great. That's one way to not be out of control. Here's Jones. 5 to shoot. Hurd in the corner, has to hoist it up. No, Bell gets the rebound.
Terrific rebound by Bell, because Jones was going for it too. That's two elite athletes fighting for a ball. Individual battles matter.
Coming up right after us, Miami, Ohio, trying to stay undefeated in the regular season, going to 31-0 if they can knock off Ohio tonight on the road. It's coming up right after us here on ESPN2 as we get your weekend underway. 7:35 remaining. Rams 7-6 all time here in Dayton, Ohio. Trying to sweep the season series. Help their tournament resume. Durkat, a wide open three. Offensive rebound, Jones, and he's fouled. Coaches versus cancer events that they've held in Philadelphia over the years that Phil is such a big part of. He told us a story. He'd always come to the St. Joe's games. He would stop and get popcorn and give it to his father, Pops, Bill Martelli's father, who passed away 7 years ago, and just wanted to send his thoughts and prayers and well wishes to the Comley family as Steve Comley passed away today.
Well, I was fortunate to work with.
Now Durkat. Durkat running the break. He's got Bennett. It's a three. Montgomery with the offensive rebound. Get this win.
It's Coach Grant said everything we do starts with our defense, and they have excellent defensive talent. Latong at 7'1" is mobile. Montgomery and Jones, super athletic. Durkat, physical. They got guys who could lock you up.
Here is Durkat. No. Rebound pulled in by Barry Evans, and VCU hanging on to a 2-point lead as we come up on 3 minutes remaining. Djokovic has led the way. He's got 12 points. And he adds to it inside for a 64 through 4 personal fouls. He's got 10 points and 4 rebounds to the Flyers. We're down to a minute and a half to go. Jennings, who's also got 4 fouls, 0 and black for the Rams. Here's Hill. Driving, step back, good, over Montgomery.
He gets it to go. Rebound collected by Barry Evans. It's Bell in the game for the first time. Long shot. Hill will miss it from outside. Terrence Hill with that three, and he's a 36% three-point shooter. But he took that one for Aliquippa. That was a long way away.
And as soon as he crosses half court, he is in range. What a year he's had.
Latong tries to work his way in. Here comes the lead. Bell ahead. They go inside with all the congestion knocked away. Hill's shot to the side. Bell will get it back. And Hill again will try to penetrate. Then they go Evans. And outside they go with plenty of time on the shot clock, working their way. Hill takes it.
There.
It's Bell on top, got the screen. And approaching 7 minutes gone in this championship, way outside free. Good! And they get it off to Evans, and they reset the offense.
Dayton is going to have to rebound. VCU, those athletes from the wing, they are cracking down every time.
Evans rattles one in.
Jones makes that play. Touch the lane, make the play for somebody else. And Montgomery knocks it down top of the key.
That's a Bell three. He'll answer. They tied, the Rams did, with St. Louis. Here's a long three. Rattling out. This VCU team in white tied for first in the regular season with the Billikens at 15-3. In a little trouble right there. This Ram defense is always
Brandon Jennings has been everywhere. His activity level with his hands.
Durkat right there. Latong. Durkat will make a move. Evans will be on him. They switch. He'll swirl. He'll look. He'll lean. He'll fire. No.
Good job by VCU at just staying in there. Durkat is going to pivot and wheel and deal and look for an angle. He is so good at drawing fouls in there.
Nick Lewis gets it off to Evans. Now back to Lewis. And Robbie told you he was the rookie of the year in the conference. Bell thought three. He probably should have fired. He had some room. It's Hill. It's for two. Sure.
And give the guys that have returned a lot of credit. Brandon Jennings, Terrence Hill, you know, those guys, Michael Bell, that they've done a great job of getting everybody on the same page.
Oh, look at the dive inside. He'll try to bore his way for a shot. and can't get it to go. The slam. And Hill on top. The #1 scorer off the bench in college basketball. Nice move. Good handle. And the deuce. Game clock and shot clock winding down the first half. It's the Atlantic 10 championship. Hill thought about it.
Oh, here we go.
He'll launch it. And he'll float away. And they got Bennett to Jones. And he'll slither and hand off to Montgomery. There's a collision and down.
25 games in double figures, 6 20-point games. He has been electric all season long off the bench.
When you improve your scoring from one year to the next by 11 points, that says something. Here's a foul. Yeah, on top. Montgomery picks it up on Hill.
He's also a guy, even though he comes off the bench, he's got the 8th highest usage in the A10. So he gets a lot of shots. When he's on the floor, they definitely play through him. He's gonna, he's gonna maybe need the ice bath tonight. He's taking a beating out there.
It will for the 26-7 Rams. Second straight season they've tied for the regular season A10 title, 3rd time in 4 years. Boy, the success of this program is undeniable. It's Bell maneuvering. Again, he had room to fire. He didn't, and Hill will let it fly. And a tip-in try right there by Barry Evans as he parachutes in, and a whistle and a foul. Jones was there. Keanu Jones picks it up. CBS tonight. See why over 20 million viewers and counting have made Marshall's TV's #1 news show. Blue Crime Stars and Marshall's, a new era of Yellowstone. New episode tonight after 60 minutes on CBS. That's a show Robbie Hummel watches. He was telling me before the game. Nice fadeaway Hill and shooting the 3. Tracy, shot clock at 7. Faces the double. Tough cross-court pass. And Hill was making better on us there. And now Jones. Durkat. He'll try to explode, and then he makes the double, and it goes to Jones. And now
gives back.
And it has made a huge difference with this program. One of the bright young freshmen in college basketball.
Yeah, he's one of the highest rated commits that VCU has ever had.
Shot, Hill, no. And the rebound by Bennett. Shot clock at 1. Tracy 3, no. Durkat has the rebound, and then poked away from behind on Simon. As they fight for it out of, it's amazing.
All on display right there.
Wow. VCU's had no turnovers the last 22 minutes. That's a 2-point shot. Right down now. The move has got to be made. Hill with it on top. Approaching 7 to play. Hill. He'll try to explode and does to the hole. Knocked away inside. Nice defense by Montgomery. Montgomery at the other end. Durkat. Latong. It's out of bounds. It's Hill. And now it's Jennings. Under 4 to go. Hill. 3. No. Rebound. Collected. Jones. Terrence Hill has been terrific this season. And, of course, this afternoon, 14 points today, averages 14 a game, the leading scorer, the leading free throw percentage, the leading assist man, and he comes off the bench.
Devon short on a 3, flying in is Bell. Wow. Evans.
He can shoot it there.
Oh, Hill. Air ball.
No, he missed that.
This is the first ever meeting between these two schools. And it's 8-7 Rams.
Flare screen, nice give.
Push shot. And a feathery tuck. Djokovic gives up his dribble.
He looks like he's having fun playing Vasar, huh?
Oh, yeah.
He wants a challenge. Now give it back.
Oh, nice.
Stop and go, but Jennings couldn't get it to go down.
Stevenson lucky gave him a little bump at the end.
Dixon, early offense triple. Trying to take the big off the dribble, and the wall set up by Djokovic.
That corner 3, I hate to bring that up with you here. Treble in that corner.
Working on the outside. Dixon. Fire it. Trimble. No. And a strong side rebound is grabbed by Hill. And a whistle stops play.
Screening. They need him, I think, with their loss.
Energy guy.
Yep.
And now Tyrell Ward is in, the transfer from LSU. And that ball was up for grabs, taken away by Trimble.
Times here and been able to convert.
And the Tar Heels are up by 1. We approach 13 minutes to play, first half. Barry Evans working around the perimeter now for Hill. Hard drive, loops it up, and it bounces.
Not physical, but 6'10" nevertheless.
And North Carolina, nearly another giveaway. Bell, swing, open look, Hill, bottom. Can't hit the three. Gang rebounding there. 3 black jerseys ready for it.
Unbelievable the pursuit.
Hill makes his move. Floater, no, tip in, that won't go. Look at North Carolina up by 2. Djokovic.
Nice help and recovery here.
Kick it around. The Ward jumper bounces off, and flying in is Tracy. That jumper is string music from Terrence Hill Jr.
And Tracy made it. Good, aggressive move to the rim. And in the 5.
6 points for Hill off the bench, and VCU up by 1. Dixon gives it up for Trimble. He's got a little push from Ward.
Trimble and Dixon both can get in the lane and find some people.
Trimble.
Too much traffic.
How controlled but also explosive he is, and he wants to get into that paint.
Got to make these shots. He's had a bunch of good looking ones.
Rattles.
Hurt an ankle against George Mason this year. Tough kid.
22-18 North Carolina. Through traffic. Wild attempt doesn't go for Hill. Rebound.
Yeah, with the double team, it creates opportunities.
Ball movement leads to Kyan Evans, used to be the starter at point guard. Transfer from Colorado State. Shot clock winding down. Kick it out. Deep one. Vasar. Too strong and rebounded by Djokovic.
Again, look at all the white shirts back defensively.
Jennings takes the opening. Missed it. And here comes North Carolina. Trimble accelerates.
Nice
Picks it up. Bogovac, the pull-up pop is good.
How about Trimble, the patience, the
51 on the game clock.
2 bigs on the floor now.
Bogovac, tough shot. Very tough. Comes up short. Flying in for the rebound is hit.
Churn it up quickly.
Yeah, this is now a 19-3 run. And that's 3 points over the last 8 minutes for VCU. Hill lets it fly. Got him.
Great balance.
And a foul is called.
Feeling somewhat decent about your first half performance.
That's 17 fouls for North Carolina.
They trap it.
Hill, 7 seconds.
Trap a switch.
High screen. Djokovic. Hill. There's an opening, and Hill takes it for 2.
Now this Carolina team learned how to play with their star. That's another part of it. Acclimating, feeling comfortable, knowing who you can rely on. Tough shot.
Hill hits on a 3.
Contest a little bit late.
He's got 14 points, now 15 to lead VCU.
Those centers would go up with that shot. He was off balance, knew where to go. Great find.
Turnover. And North Carolina up big. Trimble.
Nice extra look.
Bogovac off the rim, poked up in the air, and it's claimed by Bell. The drive, tough angle, and the miss by Ward. Up ahead, Bogovac, swing. Trimble, too strong. Get into it here with Jennings working with Djokovic. Swing it for Hill. Djokovic. He's got it.
There you go. Nice little set there. Kick and stroke it from deep, 35%.
12 points for Lazar Djokovic. 16-point lead for North Carolina.
Cross screen to get Vasar a screen and roll action.
On that empty side, they love this play.
Bogovac hangs and hits.
Good help side defense right there, but Bogovac showing he's not just a shooter.
Lead is back up to 18. Djokovic needs help. Hill comes to the ball.
Boy, they were in the gap defense, help one another.
Djokovic. He's got an ace.
How about that
for Djokovic?
And on Djokovic, they guard that screen and roll action a little bit differently. He can switch.
Hill makes his move on Stevenson, and the high floater goes. HQ has your tournament highlights plus wall-to-wall coverage across the sports world, streaming free 24/7.
That middle ball screen is a pin down curl.
Powell takes it to the rim, switches hands, and a
Blocker out top at the three-point line.
Half and half.
Rams have made their last 6 shots. Off the hop step. Oh, that was creative. Lewis, get it ahead.
I like their pace right now.
Hill thought about it. Hill, fend off. Hill floats it. And a long rebound is great to defend.
Here we go.
Trimble is so dangerous when you give him a runway.
Strong bird too, you know, big upper body.
Powell, he will fire, and it's off the mark.
This talented VCU.
The lane opens up, and the block. Dixon did not see Jennings.
Got numbers.
Djokovic, kick out, long one, Hill. He nails it from way deep.
How about these kids? They are not packing the tag. A lot of pride.
And we're going to hit 6 minutes to play. 11-point lead for North Carolina. Bogovac. Vasar didn't see it. He was expecting a shot. Swing it for Lewis. 8-point game. VCU can cut a little deeper into the deficit. Bell, hard drive. Oh, he throws it down. It was last touch North Carolina and Dixon. So VCU has got possession, trailing by 5.
Jonathan Powell on the floor now to match up with the size.
Lewis tried the shake and bake. Shot clock down to 6. We are under 4 minutes to go. Jumper. He's got
Shot though, did he?
No. 11
Confident.
points for Dixon. Averages 6.5 points per game. And North Carolina leads by 4. Hill to the rim. He's taken over.
I'll say.
Go. VCU 35% from the field in the first half, 62% in the second half. Hill, it rims out, and it's grabbed by Vasar.
He knows how to get rid of people too. Discard.
Hill got the shot he wanted. The matchup against Stevenson just couldn't convert.
Dixon defended by Lewis.
Go back to that high screen roll rap. Dixon and Vasar.
Dixon lines it up. Off the side of the rim, long rebound, tracked down by Hill, loop it ahead, Djokovic. Just over a minute to play. And a timeout called.
Ball inbounds.
And Bell gets it into the hands of Lewis. Now it's Djokovic.
A little pin down and a curl. I like this play.
Djokovic kick, Hill. Doesn't take the logo jump shot. Instead, the step back jump. It's good. He is money. Good was down by 2. Shot clock is turned off. Hill hands it to Bell. We're down to 17 seconds left.
Don't let Bell get it, but Vasar can't guard him out there. Switch.
12 seconds left. Hill accelerates. Tie game on the layup. Hill shifting gears. He gets picked up by the bigger Stevenson.
He can take him too. Either way, the switch here he can take.
Hill off the heel.
Nice rebound.
And he's fouled.
Djokovic's done a great job on any post-ups on Vasar.
Dixon using the Vasar screen. Dixon continues the drive and kick. The jump shot doesn't go for Powell. And it's tracked down by Lewis. A war of attrition. 2:47 to play in OT.
I'd like to see Hill give it up and then try and get, oh my goodness.
The jump shot, no good for Hill. He's led the way with 31 points. Screen from Jennings. Hill. Backing in. Hill. The fade. It rims out. And the rebound controlled by Vasar.
Good D by Powell, forcing that tough delivery.
Vasar's got a double-double, his 10th board. A minute and a half to go. Trimble. He gets the big. Trimble drives in, but comes up short. Rebound poked to the outside, and Hill down by 1. Jennings.
Nice shot fronting inside by Powell.
Here's Hill. Step back, Jay. Oh, yeah!
Now we got to go get some rest.
Terrence, take me through that second half and then into overtime, how you guys were able to pull this one off.
We were down early at halftime. We just got to settle in. My guys, we were just talking. We've been here before. We've been here before. I'm just so proud of these guys, man. The coaches and my players trust me to take those big shots, so I had to knock it down and get this win.
On to the next one. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
I am back to you.
Tracy, they had not won an NCAA.
To tip it out, it's loose, and Jennings pulls it back down. Boy, the ball is bouncing every which way.
It certainly is.
And Hill throws it up off the back of the rim.
And again, they disrupt you, right? And a lot of hands, a lot of activity, even though Haskins has been struggling. But you're right. Just know it. No, this guy right here, forget about it.
Yeah, Hill feathers.
He's gotten guys to be able to do.
Simpson with the ball in his hands to the paint, throws it up, no good. Ball's tipped around. Hill comes out. He does, gets his feet set, shot no good. Ball's tipped up by Evans and run down by the Rams.
So active on the glass.
Hill way downtown. Yes! Terrence Hill just hit one. Well,
from Portland.
Yeah, really.
Wow. The move.
And Myers can't convert as he
to go to the NCAA tournament.
Wow, what a steal.
Look at that.
That's the freshman Lewis, who swiped it away.
Like 8 of them out there.
Hill thought about it. Hill goes to the basket. Hill lays it in.
An intense defensive team.
Yeah, that's going to be a turnover. Yep. Evans picked it. Evans into the paint. Evans kicks it for Hill. Way downtown again. No good.
Shoots that thing like he's supposed to make it.
Right. Myers goes up. No foul called.
Another miss, Tom.
And another missed layup. There was some Europe. You try to use the whole shot clock. Here it's much faster, and I had to get used to that.
He certainly adapted for sure. Having a tremendous season.
Myers too strong.
Guys to get this deal done, and I just think the Hawks, probably prepared to play, ran up against a buzzsaw.
Jabbar got a second chance for St. Joseph. Shot block for Simpson. Another chance. Here's Willa Ford with the shot clock at 5. It's good. The freshman comes up big. 48-32.
Got it to 16.
Again, you said quadrants, 4-minute quadrants.
Yep.
It's an 8-0 run.
And that's enough time. I mean, they can catch up with that guy right there. It's going to be hard to catch up. Looking freshman, though.
Twelve and a half left. Hill.
Got him on his hip.
Hill off the glass. It's good. He just brought him all the way to the baseline.
The word I use, he's surgical. I'm telling you, like, he just knows. He knows how to feel the pressure. He knows angles very well. Very gifted basketball player.
Yeah, he came into this tournament 16th in the scoring off the bench in college basketball, and we put a little asterisk on it for 10 games or more. Myers for 3, shot clock winding down.
They face the championship.
Yeah, Jennings being harassed, goes to Djokovic up top, hands it off to Hill. Hill off the screen. Hill assessing into the paint. Shot clock at 7 from the logo. It's good. He is so.
He got it.
Well, Bell with the steal. Yeah, Phil Martelli said he's a powder keg. At the end of the day, he's a player just making plays, and he makes another one.
Another layup situation again.
Hill goes in, and he's going to go to the free throw line.
He's a weapon for sure, and I'm going to have to agree with Coach. Bringing him off the bench is certainly, from a tactical standpoint, is something that you can't get players of his caliber to do. Which shows you a lot about that young man, that he doesn't care about starting. He plays starter minutes.
Yeah, and I think it's hard even for a coach to not, pull that trigger and say, you know what, I'm going to put him back in.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to start him instead. He missed the second.
Him out. Things could get a little bit tight, because remember what BCU was playing for, Tom.
There's a lot on the table.
Difficult for anybody else to manufacture anything in this game, and obviously the Rams continue to score the basketball, which makes it difficult as well.
Simpson up top for 3, in and out again. Ball tipped back out. Simpson again. Simpson, Willa Ford with a hand in his face, can't get it to go. And the ball knocked out of bounds and the VCU. St. Joseph's has outscored VCU in the second half. Lewis, step back 2, is in and out. Glover Toscano sweeps in, lays it in.
Take time off the clock. Obviously, The Hawks in a desperate situation. They need the ball.
Hill from the baseline adds to the lead, 70-52.
That thing spread. Good hands defensively by Hammond.
On the run, Shoot can't get one in the air. Trying to penetrate, turn and fire, and nailed it.
As good as he is as a three-point shooter, he's got some game off the bounce. He's a physical kid that can play through some contact. Hard to knock him off of his path.
A big one against St. Mary's they really needed in the second half.
One recognition, just bully ball by Bell to the rim.
Points in the paint, VCU, talk about domination. Shoot around the bat to get his shot, and he drills it. The Hokies making a run here as they get one in 1915. Tracy with the swing. Bell again. Gives it up in a long-distance shot.
So they're top block and shoot in that top corner. Look at number 1 in white. That's old-fashioned fourth-grade defense. You're hugged up the entire time. That's the adjustment that Phil Martelli is.
Semifinals, he had 18 points, 10 rebounds. In Virginia Tech's defeat. Up high, long one coming and off balance. Oh, he's in the game. Hill again, just nailed that 3 moments bench. First half rundown. So it's been back and forth here. Very much a seesaw event. A junior shooting a 1-and-1. We'll have another one coming. Jennings running the point for the Rams back on. And the sophomore from Portland has 8 points. Many predicted that would be the championship game, and it's come to pass.
It has, and that's a game that last year during March Madness, St. Mary's knocked Vanderbilt out of the NCAA by 3 points. Two really good teams, a clash of styles, size versus speed.
Long one and a feathery
ways going forward at VCU.
They lost yesterday to Vandy as Vandy played their way into the championship game, but he had 16 points in that game. Hill will launch one and knock back a 3. Expectations high. Bedford lofts that one up. A lot of iron. It rolls away.
Last year, they could go into Duke and get it handed to them if that front line can't stay involved in that game. I am so impressed with Duke's Cameron Boozer. I would still have Braden Smith as
Abdallas has trouble with it. Won it back for Hammond. Hammond on the drive. The press again. Tracy out of the double. Got it free. Stepping uphill. Junior to 65, the Rams. Simmons again will take it on Hansberry and kick it. Here's Hill Jr. Yeah, on target with a 3.
You cannot. I'm telling you, the first thing you write down is he's got deep money pockets from that 3-point line.
So now back up to 10. Hansberry put it to the deck. Not a good idea. Hill will beat everyone to the other end and lay it in.
A great job by Hill. The long extension to keep the ball away from Abdallas, and just like that. And with 4 guys in double figures, no one's averaging like 18 or 19. They got multiple guys between 8 and 12. But they do have guys that can hit you for 20 on a certain night. Hill's done it this afternoon.
And Mike Young gets Jaden Shoot back in, who had a big first half. He's playing with 4 fouls. He'll fire this one and can't drill it. He couldn't miss.